ED-209 won that round, huh? I was not expecting that. I'm guessing you're close to catching Spike. Maybe he could lead us to Wendell. If those two struck a secret deal, no wonder Wendell ditched the punks. Anyway, be careful in there. I wouldn't be surprised if that slime had more tricks up his sleeve.
It can't end like this.
Murphy, you got the cop killer.
You decided to trespass on our turf, and that shit doesn't fly with us.
What's that noise?
Please put down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply.
The situation is under control.
You now have 15 seconds to comply.
Stand back.
I'm do one better, cop. I'm out of here.
You now have 5 seconds to comply. 4,
I said
3,
everything is under control.
1.
Ed,
I am
stand
now
there.
authorized to use physical force.
Hey, what's going on over there?
I am under attack.
What? Okay. Let me see if I can help. I'm pretty sure I saw its documentation here in the precinct. Be right back. Okay, listen to this. Apparently, ED-209 speaker cover is often reported compromised after field duty. Why don't you try making that your target?
You now have 15 seconds to comply.
happened here?
ED-209 malfunctioned.
Is he still alive?
I am afraid not.
OCP sent us a malfunctioning unit. I bet they did that on purpose. And what about the other cop killer? Where did Spike go?
Wherever he went, justice will find him.
My wife, she was with me when they started shooting.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no. No.
Do you lose sleep thinking about those crippling hospital fees? Are you worried that you can't pay for that heart transplant that you desperately need? Don't worry. There's always money to be found in you. Red marked. Organ selling made easy. Come for a checkup today.
I am looking for a female officer who arrived.
You need to be a little more specific.
Her name is Lewis.
Second floor.
Red marked. Let's find the treasure in you.
Sir, you're not allowed in there. That's the VIP section of the hospital.
But there's so much room in there, and we're all cramped up in this little space.
Sir, please calm down.
Hey, Murphy. She's right in here.
Another visitor? She's in a stable condition. You know, some think that people in her state can hear what's happening around them even if they don't respond. Why don't you try talking to her? Now, I'll leave you two alone.
Hello, Lewis. Allow me to update you on our case. I know you would hate to be behind on the investigation. I found Officer Briggs. He is dead. Wendell Antonowski has the street vultures collecting bodies. His intent is not clear. I opened your present. It helped. Thank you. I could really use your advice, Lewis.
Take the body downstairs.
But there's no more room in the morgue.
Didn't you hear someone stole a bunch of bodies over the weekend?
A corpse thief? What is this world coming to?
Lewis, you always find a way to help.
I'll keep her safe. Don't you worry about her.
What's her blood pressure?
I've got 40 pow.
Course VFib. Okay, we gotta shock him.
Let's get the ambu bag.
Stand clear. Shock him.
Clear.
All right, no pulse. Let's go intracardiac epinephrine.
Okay, everybody, clear.
Stand clear. All right, I think that's all we can do.
Let's call it. What's the time?
6:15.
RoboCop, what a surprise.
I'm guessing you're here about the missing bodies? No one from the police. I suppose you're preoccupied with...
Tell me about the case.
Usually, we're pretty packed. There are even some bodies that have... But a couple of nights ago, someone broke it. It's been a blessing in disguise, really. We've got so many unclaimed bodies that I feel like I'm...
Is there any link between them?
Actually, there is. Our thieves were very picky. All of the corpses had their brain. They didn't take a single corpse that had documented brain trauma. I've got to say they were...
Anything else?
That's it for me, but talk to the security guard in the lobby. He should know. Now that I'm looking at you, didn't I work on you? I recognize that jawline.
Finally! I've been calling you guys for the past 2 days.
What do you know about the...
Sure, I know I'm just a security guard, but I know how you operate. I've seen the shows. So I estimate the incident occurred at around 300 hours. Multiple perps entered the GMH from then most likely used the EFS to get down to the MORG.
What can you tell me about...
We caught there later.
You caught him?
Oh, I mean on camera. There it is. Caucasian male, late 40s, dapper dresser, if I can say so.
That was very helpful. Thank you.
No problem. Just because I don't have a badge or a service weapon or a cruiser and partner or even a bulletproof vest, that doesn't mean that I can't be of help to the police.
Good to see you in one piece, Robo. Mr. Becker wasn't happy when he heard about your little trip to Highland Park. But between you and me, what you did was quite impressive. Maybe it wasn't an authorized mission, but it can still give us an idea of how your systems are holding up. So, let's see how... Thank you for your cooperation. What's all the commotion?
You all know the procedure by now. Officer Cecil will gather Briggs' belongings and deliver them to the family. They asked for a small funeral, so I expect everyone to give the family space.
Briggs was one of us. We should at least do something to honor him.
Best thing we can do is get those butchers that did this to him. I want to see everyone in the briefing room in 10 minutes. Now back to work.
Hey, Murphy. You've been to the hospital, haven't you? How's Lewis?
Unconscious, but stable.
She'll pull through.
It's time to hold OCP accountable.
Relax, Kaplan.
He's not wrong.
How many more of us have to end up in the hospital or a morgue before we...
It's like Sarge said, we need to get the guy. Speaking of which, there's someone who might know something. There's a guy in the... See you later in the briefing room.
Welcome back, Robo. You have a minute? First of all, I wanted to say I'm sorry that I hesitated back at that steel mill. I already filed a report on the incident to me.
Fucking right.
As I was writing it, I noticed a lot of opportunities to bet, but considering that was our first mission together,
There are plenty of
That's actually something. I've been getting to know different aspects of being a cop, and there's one thing that I keep under. Would you mind showing me how you...
Yes, practice makes perfect.
You want to go now?
Ah, there's my favorite law enforcement officer.
I love the smell of this room. Should we start? First, I want to watch you practice. Can I comment now?
No.
I can't help myself. That was awesome.
We're not done yet.
Right. This has to be some sort of record.
It is not.
I took so many notes.
Next time, do it quietly. Eliminate distractions.
So that's the act.
Is your service weapon properly?
I was issued this old gun and serviced it according to...
I will try it.
Sure thing. Huh. Is everything okay?
Your service weapon is broken.
I calibrated it. I did
It is beyond repair. They must have issued it.
Huh. I don't think that's entirely true. Other cops give me a hard time because... But I guess that's the way...
A cop must be ready. Get a...
Sure. Thank you, Robo.
Why are you in this cell?
I come here to think sometimes, and the food is better than in the soup kit.
That is called freeloading.
If it's free, I'll take it seriously. I was hoping to see you. After everything he did for me, I'll do whatever I can to help you catch that. He seems pretty good at pitting people against each other. Maybe I'll find some of his dissatisfaction.
It could be dangerous.
You kidding? On the streets, I'm a samurai. Well...
You are not a...
Yeah, okay. Just remember, if you...
Why am I always the one that has to do it? It's not fair.
They are deliberately making me look like a fool.
What is it, officer?
Huh? Oh, I didn't realize I was talking out loud. It's just a lot. All you have to do is find Briggs's photo in the database and just make sure to hang it straight. Otherwise, I won't hear... Thanks, Murphy. I still need to go get his stuff, so, I'm gonna take care of the death. You can put everything in the box. I'll make sure his family gets it. You know, I usually do all of this alone, and it doesn't... But having you share this responsibility with me, it actually...
Thanks to RoboCop's insubordination, we finally have something concrete.
At your service.
Wendell Antonowski struck a deal with the street vultures at Highland Park.
A place where, for some reason, we weren't supposed to go.
Be that as it may, we're on the lookout for anyone from this biker gang. We also know what he's looking for.
Yeah, dead bodies.
Dead bodies whose brains are still intact, to be precise.
Wow, that's even more messed up. Why would he need them?
We'll get to the whys, but for now we need to focus on catching Spike. He's our connection to Wendell Antonowski. Since they know we're onto them, I'm expecting them to be in hiding.
They're not hiding. Put on Channel 9.
What in the hell?
I repeat, OCP Bank is being robbed by the notorious street vultures. We'll keep trying to get closer for a better view.
All right, everyone pack up. I want you all to be at SWAT's disposal.
Sergeant, am I back on the case?
I don't think Becker will give me grief if I let you go save OCP's money. You're reinstated. Everyone, move out!
Oh, look at that. One of the cops was actually bothered to show up. No need, SWAT's got it covered.
What is the situation?
Vultures came up with the great idea of robbing the OCP bank. They've got hostages, and they claim there's a bomb. They must be crazy to think that OCP will just let them leave with their money.
Was there any sighting of Spike?
Not yet. But I'm sure they wouldn't pull such a stunt without their leader.
What is the plan?
Let me make this clear. It's SWAT's plan. You're no part of it.
Then you are going to need a new plan.
With this buggy brain of yours, you think you still remember how to put the heat on them scumbags?
I prefer to serve justice cold.
I see you tags the most nervous. Contact! Contact!
Let's show our metal friends how it's done, boys. All done. RoboCop, open the gate for the ED-209 units. We'll secure the area.
I can see your bank job turned out to be quite intense. ED-209's behaving themselves?
So far, so good.
You should be heading towards the vault. It's through the office area. There's an armored gate in lockdown mode in front of you. Find a way to get past it. Try finding the weakest spot in the wall around the gate and breach through that. RoboCop, I've received information that the bank manager is held hostage in the vault.
Where exactly is it?
Find the manager's office, and we'll go from there. It's at the far end of the office area.
Your presence here is unauthorized.
So is depriving thousands of people of a roof over their heads.
Explain.
Delta City. A heaven on earth that OCP plans to... A city of the future where there is... Do you believe the commercial?
I am working on the no crime.
Then OCP may become the object of your... In order to create Delta City, OCP must first get rid of... Now that's a topic I'd rather do a story on than you... OCP offered these people investment in the project. The value of their property. The later gains will far outweigh the...
You do not believe...
It's OCP. There must be a catch, and I think I found it. The documents say something I believe that's a loophole that OCP placed in order to scam.
That is only...
And I need time to prove that my suspicion is true. Time and some of these documents I found. If you detain...
You can go, but if you continue to disobey the law, you will...
Maybe I should have treated you more like a police officer than OCP. Anyway, the city owes you. And I owe you.
I can see you've reached the manager's office. Great. Now look for a switch that unlocks the doors that lead to the vault. If I was a bank manager, now take the doors behind the desk and turn left. The way to the vault should be open now.
I will not contribute to depriving my grateful employer of his hard-earned savings. We're opening this vault with or without your help.
Bastard shot me! RoboCop! I knew our founder would send his best.
We're not done yet.
Mr. Becker,
I only played dead, so I didn't end up like you. with a bomb strapped...
RoboCop, you have to defuse it. The explosion could cause...
An opportunity for an ambition.
I'll be watching you.
Officer Wash, I am looking at...
A bomb?
There is no time. I will need your help to defuse it.
Gosh, I mean, first aid.
Are you looking for a bomb defusing chapter?
Found it. First rule. Call... Okay.
Four connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
24 volts. 4 cables, green, 2 reds, and blue.
4 cables? Got it.
It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect from the street vultures.
Cables lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative.
Okay. So they used this kind of bomb before. According to the diagram, you should detach 3 cables. Start from the one with the highest voltage, then proceed down one at a time to the one with the lowest voltage.
There are 2 different color 12-volt cables. Which one do I detach first?
Maybe this isn't the time, but I'm colorblind.
There is one way to be sure. I will safely...
So, you could have done that straight away?
I thought you may learn something here.
It was just a minor incident. Ready to get back to business? 'Cause I need to make a withdrawal. Like, now.
Well, I should really check upstairs.
Nonsense. This is OCP. Money comes first. Now, open the vault.
There you go, sir.
Great. Now out of my way. What the hell is this? Where is all the money?
Our founder has most of our capital tied up in a very ambitious and resource-heavy project.
I can't believe old man's blowing all of OCP's money on Delta City.
Have some respect, young man.
Bottles? Back with the money in the next... We're leaving.
You should be proud to work for such a great man.
At this rate, soon there might be no one left to work for him. See what I'm talking about?
They're out of the bank already?
I am in pursuit of the remaining bikers. I have followed them into a tunnel.
So that's how they must have gotten here in the first place. It seems they're retreating into the old industrial area. That must be where they've hidden their getaway vehicle. You gotta hurry. RoboCop, there's a deserted warehouse nearby. It's the only building with street access in the area, and it's big enough to store their vehicle. It's your best bet to proceed there.
Roger that. I am listening, Creep.
RoboCop!
Why did Wendell Antonowski send you here? This was a suicide mission.
We no longer a deal with that arrogant prick. We had an agreement. We held our end of it. And apparently it slipped his mind to pay us for our services. Well, that didn't sit well with us. So now we're out to get what we're owed.
The only thing you are owed is a prison cell.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm a vulture. I need my space. I'll see you around, cop.
There he is! Let's save our pensions.
Before the attack, we all thought our money would be safe with the OCP bank.
Yeah, glad we got Murphy on our team.
I have pertinent information regarding the case.
We'll get to that, Murphy. But right now, it's time for your psych evaluation. Becker will chew my ear off if I don't make sure you take part in it. So go. Dr. Blanche is already waiting in the observation room. Once it's over, join us in the briefing room.
What's the big idea?
Piece of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge it. RoboCop, is that you? I can't see anything.
I am standing in front of you, Officer O'Neill. Is there a problem?
Oh, OCP skimps on everything when it comes to the police. Fired our maintenance guy to reduce their costs, so now we are literally in the dark.
We need to get the power back on.
I am equipped to deal with such situations.
Follow the cables. They should take you to the fuse box. Detroit's shining beacon of hope.
Thanks for the help, Murphy.
So it wasn't a mistake when they
going to build a brand new city.
I'm ready for you, Robo.
Looks like OCP is really cutting costs where it can. God knows.
All right, let's see what's cooking under the hood. Once I'm done, he's all yours, Doctor.
Hello, Murphy. Congratulations. I've seen your accomplishment on TV. I hope that I'll manage to remain professional despite sitting opposite a celebrity. How do you feel about being acclaimed as a hero again?
I serve the public trust. I do not do it for fame.
No. Your sense of duty is what drives you, that's clear. I'm sure you'd love to share this accomplishment with Anne Lewis. You've seen her at the hospital, haven't you?
She is stable.
You cherish that relationship, don't you? She's an important part of your life.
She is.
Just like your family. You're very protective of your past.
OCP cut.
And how do you view their decision to...
They would not want to see me like this.
Perhaps not. Nevertheless, you still think about them, don't you? What comes to mind when you try to I see. Memories can be painful. Especially when they're connected to the ones you love. They tend to remind us. The thief that broke into my house, I mentioned, he was an addict who'd come over to steal things to sell so he could buy drugs. As you can imagine, my last memory of us together is not a happy one. But despite that, I still wouldn't want to lose it. It serves as a reminder of how I failed him.
I do not remember my family.
These feelings had...
as echoes of the past. But OCP sees them as obstacles.
And now you're afraid that they sent me here to convince you they are right?
Did they?
What you need to understand is that regardless of outside influences, my client, especially now that I understand how important these memories are to you, I will fight for you in... I think this is a good place to end this session. Thank you for your honesty. I've got plenty to think about for now.
Yeah, just keep following the road.
But the road ends here.
What was that? You're breaking up.
Am I? I'm hearing you clearly.
Oh my god, what a lemon.
I have not had a chance to
You two seem to be enjoying...
Just having a little fun with our fellow dispatcher.
Don't worry, I'm sure the kid has a sense of humor. It's just a little blue hazing. And he's an OC...
You're not going soft on us, are you?
Yes. Suspect is in custody. We've got witness statements. We've got physical evidence.
OCP is never...
That's what I'm saying.
You know that he runs tobacco with a stack of papers every time you two talk, right? He's a rat.
We're just looking out for you, Murphy.
All right. The situation at the bank was contained in a relatively smooth fashion. So what did we learn from it?
When it's their money on the line, OCP will send RoboCop, the entire SWAT team, and a...
Anything else?
Wendell Antonowski no longer deals.
That's right. There's been a rift in their midst.
Spike has proven to be talkative under suitable...
That's why I want you all to head to the city and do some actual police work. The attack on OCP Bank was a desperate move. I'm sure there's plenty of theories floating around. So we need to listen to what the streets are saying to find where...
I know someone versed in street talk.
Talk to him. And, oh, I almost forgot. Murphy, once you're downtown...
Oh, the old man himself?
Yeah, he's the closest Detroit has to real-life royalty. Maybe for saving him all that...
Enough! Head downtown, ask around, and most importantly...
RoboCop! Over here! You wouldn't want to make the mayor of Detroit wait, would you?
May I help you, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, it's me who's gonna do the helping. You know John Mills, I presume. The OCP puppet. I've heard from a reliable source that he's planning to make you the highlight of his... Judging by your expressive face, he hasn't talked to you about it yet, huh? What a slimy bastard. Using your image to influence the good people of this city. And with... But, you know that I've always appreciated what you're doing for our city, right? So, the real question...
I will not let OCP...
I knew you'd understand. I need to go. Campaign season is busy, but whatever you do, make it clear that you are not siding with Mills. You can be sure that they'll twist your every word and use it against you. Thanks for the talk, RoboCop. Say no to Delta City. Vote for the neighborhoods. Vote for Kuzak.
RoboCop is getting a face-to-face with the old man himself? I'd tell him all about how the OCP is fucking us over.
No, you
Shiny.
wouldn't. You wouldn't say a word if you actually met him.
How are you feeling after the...
Who gives a shit? I heard that you're heading to the city. Once you're out there, I want you to... There's suspicion of domestic terrorism and corporate espionage, so expect a...
Should I assume hostility from the suspect?
I assume you'll find sensitive data there. Look for it thoroughly and make sure... Tenement across the street from the arcade, apartment 12. Now go, I've got to prepare for... And remember, if you won't take care of it, another cop will have to. Another cop that isn't quite as resistant.
Smoking is dangerous.
I don't give a shit about...
Then you must suffer.
No one in this country
I'm sure I'm in the right place, but I can't see my FTO anywhere. Could I have his name, please? Over.
Sure thing. It's Officer Rat. He should be in one of the dumpsters. That's the only place he belongs, if you catch my drift. Over and out.
Right. So much for my field training.
Officer Washington, I will be your field trainer for today. Requesting readiness confirmation.
Yeah, thanks for the offer, but maybe the others are right.
Ask yourself, do I have the will to clean this?
Yeah. Officer Washington reporting for field training.
Good, you have your body armor on. Well done.
Got it.
Spare ammunition?
Check.
Duty light?
Never part with it.
Good job. Preparation is the most important. So is knowing your surroundings.
Isn't this the part of the city where it gets really...
Please!
I think that...
Please!
Set the radio to my
Roger that.
An officer needs to be confident. Straight back, sturdy walk, together with a clear and unshaking voice.
Officers, thank God you're here.
When responding to a request for aid, the first thing is to introduce yourself. Watch and learn. I am off.
Well,
The second thing is to reassure Madam, you do not need to be afraid anymore.
yes, but it's not about...
The third.
I'm quite familiar with the field training manual, so if you don't mind, ma'am, could you please tell...
It's my cat, Fortune. He's missing.
Do you have any idea where he might...
The only place I can... I've also heard some ruckus coming from downstairs today.
Is it okay for us to...
Yes, it makes an excellent opportunity for low...
Good luck down there. The cat has that name for a reason. He really brings fortune. So don't you come back without him.
Turn your flashlight on.
Right.
Duty light can be advantageous, but it can also be a liability. Keeping it close to you creates a clear target for the violators. It is good practice to hold the duty light away from your body.
I don't remember reading that in the field manual. Did you get it from a different book?
No, from experience.
Clear. Clear. Hey, I think I just saw the cat.
Go ahead.
Wow. I didn't know I had so much strength in me.
You will never know until you try.
What was that? Ah, man, I walked into a mess. And now my shoes are covered in strawberry jam.
When chasing a suspect, do not rush head first. Take blind corners as wide as possible. Cuts down on being surprised. fugitive has left a trail. This time, pace yourself. Do not get out of breath during a foot pursuit. You will need stamina to engage the fugitive later.
Oh, looks like he stopped by the spilled paint can.
Suspect might be intoxicated.
I used to know these kids who gave their cat stomach medicine to make it loopy.
Is there a moral to that story?
Cats are susceptible to substance misuse. Shh! I heard something. I think it's coming from the piano. That cat must be hiding inside.
Go ahead.
There it is! It's escaping! Darn it! It went through here, but that's a very narrow passage. Let's try the door. It's locked, but I can try to squeeze through that gap.
Go ahead.
Okay, here I go. It's actually not as bad as I thought. Cool. Now let me get that door open for you. Who'd have thunk that being small can actually... What was that? I'm afraid this time it's a one-way street, Mr. Cat. But where are you hiding? There he is. Oh gosh, Fortune. You look a mess. You think he's all right?
The cat is fine. You can take it back to its owner. I will clean up any remaining mess.
Okay, see you soon.
It's Washington. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. What is your status?
We've got a problem. I'm on the second floor and have a visual on multiple armed suspects entering our location. Most of them are heading your way, but I can hear some coming up the stairs.
Do not engage yet. Take your time and find the most advantageous location.
Got it.
Officer Washington?
Sir.
Keep cool. I am coming up to have your back.
Glad to hear that, sir.
Look out!
I got him! Bastard shot me!
off for much longer, sir. We're in, pig. Nowhere to hide now. Drop your guns! Fuck! He got me! Ah!
What is your status?
I'm hit!
Remain calm. I am here.
That was tense. I need a breather.
Officer Washington, your performance today...
Thank you, sir. Means a lot.
You will be fine. It is only a superficial wound.
See? I've told you that cat brings luck. Isn't this just wonderful?
I heard OCP is broke.
What, are you afraid you'll lose money on your stocks?
I don't get why RoboCop supports Kuzak. I hear he's gonna turn Robo off when he wins.
They're opening Delta City in a few weeks. Those people will need to clean their suits somewhere, and then the money will come pouring in.
I hate this.
I'll never stop enjoying this.
I bet you haven't ridden such a beast before.
Perhaps you have a hearing problem. The lady said no.
You're right. That is what she said, officer.
Thank you, Robo.
You are committing an act.
Yeah, did the guy from the posters...
Compliance with the law has... I will not issue a ticket at this time, but remember...
You know nothing about...
Ah, screw Delta City. OCP is gonna throw us out of here to start construction.
Yeah, let them try.
I'm telling you, she was looking straight at me, like I was the only man on the planet.
I know. She's the reason I blew my paycheck.
We should vote Kuzak. The Mills guy's just another suit. He knows nothing about ordinary people.
Go back to your room, sweetheart. It's just someone on the staircase.
So OCP is ordering you to break into the apartment of a reporter they don't like? Any comment before I write a story on that?
I am here to investigate domestic terrorism.
OCP sent you to my safe house because they want to know what I have on them after the bank incident.
I assume there is more if you cannot store everything here. I found a rental bill for a locker in a storage facility.
Make up your mind. First you let me go at the bank, and now, when I'm actually starting to figure out what the OCP scam is all about, you show up and ruin this. Do you want to help OCP avoid liability?
Show me your evidence, and I will make the culprits regret this.
So far, you're just making my road to the... It turns out I was right. That thing that OCP plans to do with charging residents of Old Detroit, it will lead to the illegal expulsion of thousands of...
Explain.
Not so fast. I need to be able to... At the bank, you proved that you are more than just a tool programmed to obey OCP, but...
What is it that you...
Since you're here, I fully expect someone from OCP... I need to protect what's inside. But there's a meeting I need to keep an eye on. Too much depends on it.
I will not be involved.
There's nothing illegal about my request. I need only one box from there. The rest you can leave to OCP to pick up. I need to just spring clean my... Call me once you secure the...
Oh, when Delta City's built, I hear everyone will have their own apartment.
Yeah, everyone who can afford it.
Can I toss a coin into the fountain?
Waste of money, honey. Someone will steal it before you make a wish.
I want to drive a 6000 SUX.
I'd buy that for $1.
Give me my money, you damn machine! Hey, this ATM won't give me my money! Can you do something about it?
I hate the day shift.
You're late.
Sorry, I had to take a bus.
Freaking OCP robots destroyed my car during that bank robbery.
Are you like me? Are you a true
Man, it's RoboCop.
So what? We're just sitting here enjoying the moment. Nothing suspicious. Right, officer?
Shouldn't we give the fellas the signal?
We should just shut up and smile like the exemplary citizens that we are. Are you lost, officer? I can show you the exit if you want.
Trouble with the lock.
Seems that I forgot the key, but,
You will tell your story at the station.
Are you sure you have enough seats in your car to take us all?
If you do not come quietly, I will not need any.
This is our at the wrong address. Kill that freak! Well, well, well. Looks like Mr. Becker was right. These things are supposed to go to Mr.
What will interest Becker is in locker number 17. The contents of...
I'll have to tell Mr. Becker that you have not given...
I assure you that it will end...
So I'm guessing you have my stuff. Ditto.
They tracked my location.
Because they trust you so much. Speaking of which, the box. There may be a bomb inside or the head of my sworn enemy.
If there is evidence of a crime, I...
Police officer, in the box are my personal belongings. Letters. When you become too tough to hit directly, the scum will try to get to you.
I understand.
So we have even more. Once OCP takes care of my old documents, I'll have the space to deal with the Delta City issue. You've helped them already, though. Ronnie's Grocery.
What do you mean, $1? It's $23.50.
I have Samantha's belongings.
Yes, I'm glad you're helping her. Without that girl, they did a number on a lot of families. Hers but that's not a story for me to tell. Anyway,